Hello. Oh, my voice sounded really funny then. Hi everyone. Let's come up quicker on there. Sounded really funny then. Oh, hi everyone. Turn that off. Now it's shut down. I am here. Hello, hello, hello. Just pulling it up on my iPad. There it is. How is everyone? Hey Benita. Hey Parantha. Hey Rachel. Oh, you're making the bureau. Cool. Hey Avril. Hey Sarah. Hey Alison. How is everybody? Happy Monday. Whoop whoop. Okay. Hey Leslie. Hey Jude. Hey Lisa. Hey Zanitza. Hey Sab. It's funny, the order of the comments is different on my iPad as it is on my laptop, which is strange. 2 seconds. Let me just there we go. Let's just shut that down. Perfect. Right, let's just go back to see who I missed. Hey Jacqueline. I think I said hello to Patricia. Hey Jane. Hi Simone. Hey Kimberly. How is everybody? Are we all good? Oh, what's that underneath? I've been having to sort out, so I've got all bits. My bin's overflowing, so I'm going to move that because it's going to make a noise. Get that rustling stuff away because that's going to be annoying. Hi Helen. Hi Sam. Really pleased I could make to discover I need to go out soon, so we'll miss some. That's okay, don't worry. Hey Jackie. Hey Keith. Hey Vicky. Hey Lisa. Hey Christine. Oh my god, Wallace. I know. It's so cute. Oh, something else is moving. Let's just let that do its thing. I've got wires everywhere because I'm charging things as well. Ah dear. Hey Sharon. Hey Kay. Here we are again. I hope you all had a good week. I know, when you say it like that, here we are again, it goes so fast. Considering we're limited on what to do, I find my weeks are still flying by. They all feel the same every day. I'm going to actually try and craft along for the first time. Oh, cool. Well, like I always say, if you don't ever feel bad to just say, Sam, slow down, or stop, or hang on a minute. I do try and put breaks in so that people can catch up. So just let me know at any point if you are crafting along. If you want me to slow down or repeat stuff, then I will. And as always, these will go onto YouTube as well. Hey Sarah, hey Sue, hey Thea, hi Sam and everyone. Greetings from the Netherlands. Hi Pamela, hey Jackie, hey Anne, hello Lou. Hi Lisa, I'm making a stepper card today, but a 5x7 version. And you don't see many of them, so I'll be talking about that in a minute. Hey Jill, snowing in London. Well, we've got snow forecast for tomorrow. So far the weather is all heading in the right way. It's bitterly cold. There's a little cloud in the sky. So overnight, if it gets really cloudy, then it's dry today, which is perfect for the snow to lay. But then it's meant to be raining on Wednesday, so it'll be slush and horrible and not very good. Hi Elizabeth. Hey Joanne. Hey Angie, hey Chris. Oh, perhaps there's loving the paper pad. Yeah, it's a nice one. I haven't used this one for a while actually. Oh, what's that there? To Kimberly, we have hit a really cold spell, -25 and colder. Wow, I thought my one was cold when I walked to the shop today. Well, I went out for my little walk in the morning. Susan, well, here we are again. Got my 4-year-old the Wallace and Gromit stamps for Christmas. She loves them. Oh, they're just, it doesn't matter, does it? I mean, they've been around for decades now, and they're just so well loved. Benita says it's snowing in the south of Sweden too. Hey Zoe, my daughter's just gone to the theatre for gone into theatre for C-section, so my granddaughter will be here real soon. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, is it going to happen in the next 2 hours? Maybe you can tell us during this live. That'd be nice. Hi Nikki. Hey Jeanette. Hey Tracy. Hey Julie. Hey Helen. lots and lots of people. I'm just going to catch back up to the beginning of the chat. So we've got a nice amount of people joining us. Hello to everybody again in the background. So I know a lot of you are working and you listen to me through your headphones. So hello to you. Gillian, hi Sam. I've just got a label machine from Aldi, so I'm sorting out all my stamps and dies. It's a big job, but once you've done it, it's really easy to keep on top of. And there's great satisfaction out of having it all organised. So hopefully you're enjoying it. Christine, Snowy Sheffield. Okay, so today we're going to do a stepper card, and so if some of you, Sam, did you see, what's that? Today they had a USB reduced to 25 with tons of Wallace and Gromit media. No, I didn't. To be honest, I don't really watch a lot of Create and Craft. Not for, there's no particular reason. I think we've all got, you know, certain people we enjoy watching and stuff. I don't tend to, if anything, I watch more Hochanda because, you know, there's a lot of, I guess more, I think the thing I like about Hochanda is it's a little bit more independent. It's a lot more small businesses and it's a bit more of a mix, and you get to see a lot more crafting, in my opinion anyway. So I tend to watch that. So yeah, that's the only reason. Sometimes I do put Create and Craft on. It really does depend. So no, I haven't seen that, but now I know. I'll check it out. So yeah, we're going to do a stepper card. Now I was looking back through my tutorials and I've got a nice amount of stepper card. I've got a playlist, but I've never done a 5x7, and the reason you won't ever see 5x7s is because you're going to need a piece of 14-inch long cardstock. So unless you're using an A3, which is usually around 16 inches, people generally don't make them, so you usually find them store-bought, and a lot of companies will have them pre-made for you. But I've come up with a way of doing them, or making it, out of 2 pieces of this card size here, which I'm going to give you all in a moment. And it will give you this stepper card. So it's just like the other ones I've done. And I wanted this kind of style card because I'm going to be using the Wallace and Gromit stuff today. And Wallace, from what I've worked out by laying down the dies, he's about 5 inches high. So I think he's going to work really well. I'm going to kind of have him, hopefully, like here. And then I'm going to have a sentiment up here. So I wanted the height really with this one. But if you don't like doing this kind of deconstructed way, I actually think this deconstructed way is much, much easier for anybody who struggles with stepper cards in general, because there's a lot of kind of cutting within the card. And if you haven't got a trimmer, sometimes people don't like using cutting knives. This, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's really simple cutting. So it might be a nice way for some of you to try. But if you don't like 5x7, I've got 6x6, lots of different 6x6s on the playlist, and all different orientations. So I've got like stair stepper, side stepper, centre stepper, easel stepper. There's loads. So yeah, check that out. It's like I said, it's on my YouTube channel. Just go to playlists and then just scroll down until you see stepper cards, and they'll all be there. Okay, so I was just on an old craft along. Oh no, Anne. I'm glad you found the real live one. Christine, I've just ordered the Gemini so I can cut larger dies. Yeah, they've got the 12x12 coming out soon as well, haven't they? Not sure if my budget's going to stretch to that one just yet, but it would certainly be something that would interest me if I was doing a lot more of my scrapbooking layouts. Because I think for people that do their scrapbook layouts, being able to cut into a 12x12 piece of square card, you know, paper card, whatever, is going to be really nice. I think it's going to I think personally for me, I think the 12x12 Gemini Pro is going to transform the scrapbooking side, like community. And I mean, I can see what's going to happen in the card making community is maybe cards are going to get bigger, dies are certainly going to get bigger. It wouldn't surprise me if Crafter's Companion have already designed 12x12 size dies and stuff, but it's like, when's it going to stop? I'm okay with my my Gemini and my Big Shot Plus, whatever it is, the large A4. They're perfectly fine for me, but I think if I was definitely doing more scrapbooking layouts, I think that would really appeal to me, but it's a lot of money. So I'm going to hold back, see how it goes first of all. Hi all, I was on the phone to the dentist and need a wisdom tooth out. Hi gang. Sat in my comfy chair and my new dog on my laptop. We rescued her last week. Oh, she is so tiny. A little toy chihuahua. How lovely. Yeah. Oh, the Big Shot Pro is... Sorry, I'm on about the Crafter's Companion. 12x12. I'm sure they have to go. I'm sure I'm sure they have to go with the new machine. Oh yeah. Talking about large dies, I got one from Craft Stash yesterday, and it's one of Olga's and his happy birthdays. Yes, I've seen that. I saw someone doing not an unboxing, it was like just a craft haul on YouTube. I can't think who it was. It might have even been, I want to say it was someone in our chat who I follow, and it was a huge die, and they even said, I don't know where I'm going to put this, but they liked it. They thought it'd be quite nice to put in like maybe home decor pieces, you know, like a shadow box to give as a gift or something. You would have to buy your mum the 12 by 12. She would certainly use it. Yeah, she probably would. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to need is one piece of 5 by 7 and one piece of 5 by 7.5. Okay, so just get those cut first of all. I'll keep an eye on chat for a minute, just so those people that are crafting along. So one piece of 5 by 7 and one piece of 5 by 7.5. We've got a birthday in the house by the looks of it, and it is Christine. Happy birthday, Christine. Oh, and is it you? Sorry, did I miss where you said it was your birthday? Is it the same? You're the same Christine with the granddaughter arriving today. Is that right? What an exciting day. I'm excited as I haven't made a stepper card for a long time. Made a quick double Dutch fold card. I still like that card, Lisa, the double Dutch. I think it's a really nice fold in my lunchtime today, and it's just so quick. My next puppy is lying on my feet, can't move. Oh. I'm sitting here eating a special K for lunch. Nice, quick and easy lunch while watching you, Sam. Can I cheat with a pre-made? Of course you can. Whatever makes it easy, go for it. Made 4 of the box cards. Fabulous tutorial. Thank you. Snowing like Billy-O in Huddersfield. Billy-O? What's that? Why don't I know what that means? Snowing like Billy-O. Billy-O. Yeah. What's Billy-O? Can only listen because I'm at work. That's okay, Pat. Hey, Ruth. Right. Then what you want to do, let me just grab my measurements here, because I've done about 3. I've got my other scrap one somewhere. I've done 2 or 3 attempts before I was happy with the style. So the 7.5 one, you want to score along the 5-inch side at 1 and 4 inches, but down to 2.5 up from the bottom. So it'd be 1, so down to 5 inch. No, sorry, that's not right. It'll be down to 6. We're going to have a 1.5. This is 1.5 wide here. So you're going to score at 1 all the way down to 6 inches. Okay, so just like so, and then at 4 all the way down to 6 inches. Okay, like so. I'll just hold it there for a minute in case people are still cutting. Have you got any more greyboard projects coming out, please, Sam? I'm not sure really. Well, no is the answer, actually. I'm just thinking about what else. Not at the minute, no, but there will be. I tend to do some, actually at Easter, for an Easter project I probably will. And like Father's Day. So I know they're a little bit way off still, but there will be. Come on, Sam, we know what Billy-O is. Snoring like crazy. Billy-O? I've never heard of that. I've heard Billy-O, but not sure where it came from. No, sorry, it's gone right over my head. Billy or snowing? No, I've never used that term. Snowing like Billy. No, that must be a northern thing. Or I've just been under a rock. We have had loads of snow in Suffolk. Okay, so you've just scored at 1 and 4 down to 6. Okay, pop it then along the 7.5 inch side, and you want to score at 7, because this is going to become a tab which will attach to the other one. Okay, so that's all that 1/2 inch piece is going to be there. And then you also want to score at, let me just check, side at 5. I'm going to have to open up my one because I can't even make sense of what I've just wrote down. So it's that one with the 1/2, and that score line is at, oh right, okay, I see what I've done. So it's just at 5. Oh look, I did put 5 there. So you want to then score at 5, but just to that score line, okay? And then if you flip it over, because this is just a cut line, so it doesn't matter what direction the score line's going in, flip it over and score at 5 again, just to that, down to that same score line. So I'm going to go through all this again from the start, okay? Billy-O means a lot. Well, there you go. something new for me. Oh, and you also need to join these ones up here. So you want to also score. So you just scored at 5. I'm going to go right through this again, so don't worry. Scored at 5, where I just said, but you also want to score at 1.5 and join up to the bottom of what you know, those longer score lines that you just done. So I'm going to start again. And you can just go over all of those as well. Still talking about Billy O. Shouldn't have said anything. Okay, so back to where we were. So along the 5-inch side, you're going to score at 1 and 4 down to 6 inches. Okay, so 1 and 4 down to 6 inches. Then pop it on its side. You're going to score at 7 all the way down, and then you're going to score at 1.5 and 5 just to the score line. Okay, so 1.5, which will join up to the bottom of that long one, and at 5 just to that score line. And then if you just flip the card and repeat that again, so 1.5 and 5. Okay, no, I won't forget it. I'm from Birmingham and use that too. No, well, I'm all the way down in Devon, so whether it's got that far, I don't know. Like I said, anybody watching in Devon, you heard of that? Do you use it? Right, that's that one. So that's on the 5 by 7.5 piece. Now on the 5 by 7 piece, along the 5-inch side, you want to score at 1 and 4, but this time you're going down to 5.5. So again, you're still having that 1.5 piece from the bottom. Okay, so 1 inch down to 5.5, and then at 4 down to 5.5. Okay, and then pop it on the long side, and again you're going to score at 1.5 and join up the bottom of that line that you've just done, and then at 1.5. Maybe we don't use it so much down here because we don't get snow. We just don't get it. We get it for like a day. Okay, so that was at the 1.5 just to join up there, and then you want to score at 2.5 just again to that score line. And again, I'm just going to flip it over, 2.5. Okay, like so. So I'll just go over that again. So this is the 5 by 7 piece. Along the 5-inch side, you're going to score at 1 and 4 inches down to 5.5 inches. Okay, 1 and 4. And then you're going to rotate it along the long side, and you're going to score at 1.5 and 2.5 just down to that same line again. And just flip it over and just join up those ones. Some are folds, but most of them are cut lines. Okay. So that's everything. Thumbs up if that's all okay, if you're crafting along. Speak now if you want me to repeat it again. This will be the last time. Hi Sam, I'm a little late. Can you repeat the instructions? Right, this is going to be the last time I'm going to do it, okay? So, you'll have one piece of 5. Maybe write it down as well if you're kind of still going along. So this is a piece of 5 by 7.5. Along the 5-inch side, you want to score at 1 and 4 down to the 6-inch marker. 1 and 4 down to the 6-inch marker. Rotate along the 7.5-inch side. You're going to score at 1.5 and 5 down to the score line. So 1.5 and 5 down to the score line. And then at 7 all the way down, so right across. Okay. Then you're going to have a piece of 5 by 7, so it's just a little bit shorter. And again, along the 5-inch side, you're going to score at 1 and 4, this time down to 5.5 on the side here. So 1 inch and 4 inches down to the 5.5 marker. And then pop it on its side. Along that 7-inch side, you're going to score at 1.5 and 2.5 just down to that score line. Okay, and see what I'm doing there, and then flip it over and just join up to that score line. Again, this will go onto YouTube, so don't worry for that, because I know a lot of you just watch these and just wait till the YouTube ones come up. But now, I don't know how well that's picking up. I'll wait for my screen to catch up with me, but you should be able to see all of that there. Carol, I don't know if you've got sound off. I don't know if you can even hear me, but you're the first person to say that the sound's not working. So it sounds like it's at your end, not mine. But whether you can even hear me saying that, I don't know. Okay, so you should be able to see those. I can just about make it out now. All right. Okay, so that's everything. That's all of the scoring done. So I'll pop all that to one side. Yeah, when someone says the sound's off, it's like, well, I can tell you, but you won't hear anything. Maybe if I do a little turn it up, turn the sound volume up. Write it down. Okay. Right, let's put that all away. Yeah, I would have thought loads of you by now would have said we can't hear anything you're saying, so. Right, so it doesn't matter which one should we do first. Let's start with the one with we'll start with the 7.5 inch piece, okay? So we've got that tab there. Yeah, we'll start with that one. Okay, so I'm just thinking, I want my longer scissors today. So first of all, you want that 1/2 inch tab end facing you. We're going to start working from this end, okay? And you're going to cut down the 1 and the 4 inch score lines that you've done. So I'm going to cut down all the way to up to this one here. Okay, so I'll just check. I am doing. Hang on a minute. Wait. Oh no, is it that one? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Where's my thing gone? Yeah. Oh, you didn't need to score. It doesn't matter though, does it? Let me just check. Yeah, it's fine. It is that one. Right, so you don't actually need to cut all the way down to that one. You're cutting past this first score line down to that one. But I'll show you how you can rub out your score line, and you're going to be covering this anyway, so you're not going to see any of that. So you're just cutting up to that second score line. So there's the first one with that little 1/2 inch tab. You want to then cut down to that second one there. Okay. And then again on the other side there. So down past the first score line down to the second. And these are going to fold over. And I'm just going to get my snips just to get in there. So it's nice and neat. So why did I do all that on that side though? No, you don't need to. I don't know why I've done all those extra scores. See, I even wrote down my instructions wrong, but it's fine. It's not going to make any difference. We can get rid of all that. And just burnish that. And then using your bone folder, you can actually get rid of this. So flip it over. You want the lumpy side of the score line and just remove it. And it will just flatten the cardstock. You may still faintly see it, but we're going to cover this. This is where you're going to write your message, so it really doesn't matter. And it's not going to weaken the cardstock because we haven't folded anything. And again, just rub those score lines out. It will just flatten your cardstock, but we're going to put a matte layer right over this to, write your messages on. And then you just want to fold and burnish that one. Worrying myself now that I wrote that down right. Let's just check. No, it's the right height. Yeah, that's fine. So why did I do? Oh yeah, and then remove those ones. You can tell it's the first time I've done it. And then just remove the little sections there. I've cut a bit of the score line away. It's all fine. It's all okay. We're good. Just remove those, just so it's a bit neater. That's all you get. These are actually going to be tabs for us to stick everything onto. Okay, so that's what you should have. And like I said, the score lines that go down there, I've actually got rid of them. I can't really feel them anymore. You can just rub them out, like so. Okay. Then with this one, this is the one now where we're just going to cut all the way down. So you want where you've got all of this detail, which is the bottom of the front of the card, you want that facing away from you. Okay, you want the end where you've got the 1 and the 4 inch score line that's right at the end to be facing you. You're then going to cut down right to the end of that score line, like so. Okay, I like to just use my snips just to get right up then to the end, and you can fold that down. Okay, and then again on this side here. so. And then I can just, so that's nice and neat. Okay. And then just burnish that, and then you're going to burnish back up. So you've got like a little concertina fold, like so. Okay. Yeah, flatten your score lines out. It's really, yeah, easy to do. Some, and depending on the cardstock, this is a heavyweight 300 GSM, so it's a bit harder to completely remove them. But if it's a lighter weight, like a 220 GSM, you can completely get rid of them. Can everybody make that out? What's then going to happen is that's just now going to stick onto the front of this. So we're going to add glue. I would do each bit at a time. So with this one here, with this top tab, just take a little bit off the side just so you don't get anything sticking out. But I would attach this bit first, and then we'll attach the other tabs. So I'm going to grab, I'm going to use this quick grab glue actually. Oh, where's all that? I've got a bit of a blockage there. Let's just get rid of all that glue. Okay. Hey Debbie. Oh. No, it's still blocked. Okay, let's try again. It's the thing, sometimes it gets blocked and then all of a sudden you get a big chunk of it coming out. It's a great glue, but it really annoys me. I wish all glue companies would make those ones. I remember Stampin' Up had that pin. I think John Next Door or someone's done it, or maybe it's Phil Martin. And the pin actually goes into the bottle, and the pin is attached to the lid. And I remember having one. The first one I ever saw of it was an old Stampin' Up. Oh, I've got to squeeze it out off the camera. Then I've got a blob of it now. And it was just a really, really good, but I think just along the way I just lost the bottle. Okay, and now you're going to attach that, take some of that off, just onto there, and you want it to look like it was one big piece of cardstock. Hi Sam, I'm busy making 4 of your slide and pop easel drawers. They're really cute, aren't they, Trish? I loved making them. Hey Yvonne. John, I knew I'd seen it somewhere. And it's the first time I've seen it again since I saw it was the Stampin' Up one was about 4 years ago when I had that, and it was brilliant. It was so good having the pin all in one, all in the lid. So okay, Avril, yeah, see, I've done that before, decanted it, but I find that it takes so long to decant. I'm too frustrated. Maybe I need to persevere and just get it into a smaller bottle. Okay, so get that in place, and then you want these to sit over these ones here. So now you want to pop your glue on these. They're just going to be your tabs again. Now they're longer because it actually means that the card stands better. Don't do these, don't feel like you want to cut these to like ½ an inch. Having the longer tab is better, because I done it as a shorter tab to start with and it ended up just sticking out too much. It didn't, and the card didn't want to stand, whereas this is better. And there's your stepper card in a 5x7 size. Small bottle. Love Cosmic Shimmer. Yeah, it's a great one for tabs. And then just go over those, really burnish them. Make sure your glue's out. And just burnish the ones under here. But there is your 5x7 stepper card. Now you could put a stopper inside if you prefer them, so that's how they are, and then you have your message on the back, or you can put your paper there and you can have your message inside so it opens like a card would. It's entirely up to you. I'll leave that to you guys because I know you like to do different things, but that's it. That's the card done. Now I'll spend 2 hours decorating it. Where did you just put glue? Oh gosh, I've stuck it. On the 2 tabs. The tabs that were folded over, these ones. You want to put them on the front of those tabs and then stick the rest of the card on the top. I don't know if you can rewind a live, can you, whilst it's still live? I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay. I like the way of putting it together. Looks much. Well, I just think, yeah, I mean, there's always slightly easier ways to do certain cards, which I've tried to do over the years, and I just think this one totally eliminates needing a trimmer to, you know, or a cutting knife, because usually you need a cutting knife or a trimmer to do any stepper card because you're making cuts within the card, but this just completely takes it away. So yeah, there it is. Right, so now I am going to start to design these. Now I had a little look at Grommet earlier, and also I've linked these. That's my pinned link at the bottom, will take you to this, because these are all half price. So they're £4.59, something like that, I think. But the embossing folders are sold out, and I really want to get Fluffles and Paella, which are the last two of the collection, but they're still full price. And knowing that these are half, and I paid half originally, then they went back up to full price. Now they're back down again. So if anybody does like collecting these kind of collections, which I personally do because they never date, now's a good time to get it because they're really cheap. It will go onto my YouTube, Nancy, yeah. And the stamp set as well. I'm sure the stamp set's... Oh no, I think the stamp set's still full price, but it's only £5.99, which is a good price. And there's actually some really nice kind of... You don't have to just use them with this. I mean, you've got Silly Old Pooch. I mean, you could use that with anything. Grommet is the only one, the actual word Grommet is the only one that really would be used with this. Everything else, Old Chum, Happy Birthday, Cracking Job, they can all be used, even, you know, the banner Happy Birthdays can be used wherever. Sam, please can you show the side view? Yeah, there we go. I have Fluffles and Paella, but not the others. Well, if you want to get them all, Debbie, like I said, all the other dies, and they're still available, all half price. And that was just fluke, because I said on Friday I was going to use this and I didn't even check the prices, so it's quite nice when this stuff's a bargain. Okay, hopefully that's helped. So you can see the folded over, this is all that 5 by 7.5 on the back. There's the tab under there, and there's the tab under here. The other piece just all sticks on the front. Okay, so first of all I'm going to start with Wallace, and I think I'm going to have Grommet. I'm going to have the two of these, and then the one I do for YouTube I will, you know, maybe do Wallace again with Sean, or do Sean with Feathers McCraw, I'm not sure, so we will see. But I started taking it out and I thought, my god, unless I've missed it, there are no instructions. Fluffles is half price. Is it? I thought I looked and it wasn't. I thought when I look, I've just shut my laptop down. I can't be bothered to open it all back up again. I'll have a look after the live. Although if you lot buy it and there's none left for me. Yeah, the bundles are out of stock, Sarah, but all the individual are still available. They were literally just before I went live, so unless something's changed. But it's obvious what certain bits are. So I know they're his legs, that's his vest. I know that that's a tool. I don't really need that. I'll leave that out for the minute. But I was really working hard to work out what all these pieces are, because I want to cut them all in the right colour. It won't take long to put them together. That's his face, so that's easy. That's his arms. But what you have is different shades. So if you see here, if I bring it up closely, so that's a separate die for the fingers. Then the thumb is another different die. And then this bit of the arm, see it's slightly darker than that one? That's a separate die, and that's a separate die. So you have to think about all your different shades that you want to cut this in. So it's only Wallace that's half price. I just looked, they're all reduced, so they're not. They definitely were. I'm going on. Because if that's the case, that's just changed from when I went live. Let me just check. So yeah, you've got to think about what colours you're going to use to cut it all out. Wallace and Grommet. Well, I'm looking now and it's all on there. You've got Wallace and Gromit die set, which is the one I'm using now. Was $11.99, now $5.79, all in stock. Then you've got, Fluffles is half price. I'm going to put that in my basket. I've just added it. I need to get a couple more bits, but Paella's not, which is I'm surprised at because she's not even that popular. Then you've got Feathers McCraw, he's half price. The stamp wasn't, which I said. I'm pretty sure Sean was. So whether they changed them, and it got changed just recently. It's a shame the embossing folders have gone because I do really like those. But yeah, I don't know why that. And the set for Fluffles, it would work out cheaper if you wanted to. It wouldn't even work out the right price. They're saying $22.99 for Paella and Fluffles. Yeah, Fluffles is $4.79 and Paella is $11.99. So if you bought them both separately, it's cheaper than the $22.99. So that bundle doesn't work out as saving you money. I think they need to change that bundle because they've reduced Fluffles individually. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. It's there if you want to have a look. Wallace and Steps Feathers half price plus 10%. Oh yeah, if you're on Craft World you get 10% as well on top. So anyway, it's there, that's the link. So what I need to do is pull out my scraps and start to, I can do all of these with my little die machine, which is good as well, so I don't have to get my big machine out. And then let's have a look what else we got. The green, brown. Let's take that one out as well. Right, let's do the easy stuff first. So his trousers, there's actually two tones. I'm going to die cut it in one brown, but the other brown, this you actually use this as a stencil. And again with the shirt, it's got two green colours, but you use that as a stencil, so we'll ink that. You need to be a die surgeon. So yeah, I think once I've done it once, it's probably going to be, you know, easy. It's just recognising what all the pieces are, because some of them are really hard to make out. So I'm going to go for that brown for his trousers. So let's get the trousers cut out. I'll do some inking in a moment. So again, it's a good one to use up your scraps. So I'm looking forward to building him up. Okay. Hey, morning, Tina. Just put headphones on and still can't hear. Oh, I don't know, Mary. Again, if I'm talking, if you can't hear, there's no point me saying what to do because you can't hear. Yeah, well, I know how they all go, Holger. It's just seeing on here what the die, you know, what the actual die is. The image is there, so I know how it goes together. In that sense, it's actually working out all these pieces and the colours I need them. There's just, that's his tie. That tiny bit there is his tie. So let's do that one so I don't lose it. So I want an orange. I'll do that one there. So, and you can do a few of these, run them through at the same time. So we do the tie, get that on there, and then I just need a drink. Ask her to click the video again. I have the same problem. Click the video again. Sound okay here? Just put headphones. Oh no, I thought you were saying to me then. Is my volume okay? Thumbs up if you can all hear me. There's lots of people chatting about volume and stuff and I'm confused. Is it something gone? Those die sets need a degree in engineering. The best part about the die is not having to choose colours. Just follow the photo. Oh good, you can all hear me. Right, let's do green. So it's quite a nice, yeah, that's a good match. We'll go for that one for his jumper. Pop that on there. And then, so now this is, see you can't, you're just going to have to cut that whole bit through. So his face is quite light, it's more slightly grey pink. I think that might be a good colour. We'll go with that one. So I'm going to have to just cut the whole face because I can't cut individual pieces that small. So I'll get all this done and see where we go from there. Thanks guys. Okay. Does anybody already have this die set? Oh, is there, Kim? Well, I'll see how I go with this, and if I get stuck, I can have a look. Okay, this is the tiniest little tie. There's his tie. Okay, so the pieces I've used, let's pop on here so I know where I am. Right, and then I'll need that again as the stencil in a minute. And there's his little shirt, and then his face. So I think the mouth you must colour. Oh no, there's the mouth as well, and the teeth, so it's all there. They've literally thought of everything. So there's the start of his face, and then these bits, there is eyes, nose, and that's his neck. Oh, I'll cut it twice. Eyes, nose and neck, which all need to be different colours, so I might as well just get rid of all of that. So get rid of that. His tie is too cute. I know it's going to look adorable when it's done. That's why I've been, but it takes time, and that's why it's been sat in my little things. I knew I wanted to do it, but it's better to do during a live because I can dedicate the time just to it. I'll keep that one, the face again, actually, if I do want to do these again, if I have any doubles. Okay, so let's now do, let's get the arms done, which is this one here. So they're two different colours. So there's a light, let's do about this colour here. I'm going to change it slightly. It's going to still be quite similar, but I am going to change, obviously my colours are a little bit different, but this can be the start of his. I might use a bit more ink rather than a different shade, so I might just ink the pieces of this that need to be slightly different colours rather than look for the cardstock. Punches are very expensive. Yeah, I mean, a lot does go into them, all the mechanics and the springs and stuff. The cheapest I have ever seen them really are if you buy them secondhand or like hobby craft. Even some of those, I think the prices have gone up now, but yeah, they're pretty pricey. Gio, I don't think I've got the patience. Yeah, if you don't like small bits and pieces, then this is not the project for you. So the darker shades are that bit. So there's that one there, and then that one there. So that's darker, and then these are lighter. So I'm going to ink those, and then that one looks like it's joined in there, and that one joins in there. I think that's right, but it goes behind his top, so they will stick behind him. So you get more of a, like so. Yeah, so it's going to be like that, and then that one goes over the top. No, it's that way, sorry. And then the other one goes in front. Like that. So that's how that's going to... So we're going to ink these slightly darker. So we've got a little bit of shadow. So let's see what colour. Let's do tea dye. That might be a bit too pinky. I might just see what's already left on this. It might be enough. Yeah, it is. It might be enough to just add a little bit of darker. What you're saying. Hey Karen. My hubby's favourite card this would be, he loves Wallace and Gromit. His 60th birthday is coming up this year, so I have to try and look for those. Ah, sounds cool. You need an engineering degree to put these dies at these. So that's that one. So that's going to go like so. And then this one. one's going to go like that. Okay, so now his hands, the fingers are the same colour as his face, so I need this one again, because I need to do the finger parts, which are across two. There's there and there. Yeah, because that's his thumb, so I need to die cut a bit from, it doesn't matter if they don't all cover, I just need the middle bit. Okay. Oh, the stamps, yeah, I remember when they done that magazine. It was lovely. Sam, did you get rid of all the small bits, like the eyes? They're all on this one here, and they need to be a different colour. So that's why I threw those away, because they need to be a different colour. So I can always cut them again. I seem to have got 2 layers of this. I keep cutting it twice. It's fine, doesn't matter. Right, so I need these ones, which is the fingers for that hand. So I'll keep that one again, and then I don't need those ones in that colour, and I don't need that in that colour because it all needs to be darker. And these are the fingers in that hand, so I can keep that one, and then that's the other hand, so I don't need that because I need those all darker. Okay, keep the tie. Right, so then I need to cut again now these pieces, but in, and his neck's the same colour as those bits of the hand, so all of that now can be cut in a darker colour. Let's see. Is that the same? He's coming together already. You can already see if I took that away and well, I know I would know. If I walked in, I'd be like, "Are you making Wallace?" It's like a household kind of thing. Ah, that might work. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Right. It's more of a grey cream. So let's cut. What I'm going to do is keep all these bits of cardstock and put them inside this. So then I've got the same colours for when I want to do it again. Okay, so now I don't need those bits because they're the wrong colour. Get rid of that one. And then these, so that's the thumb that the fingers go in. So how do you stick that? So it sticks in like that, by the looks of it. Although, where's the bottom bit? Okay, we'll go back to that one in a minute. This one I can make more sense of. So that's like that. Okay, that looks right. Doesn't look like the right kind of colour though. Oh well. Maybe I'll just go, I might add a little bit of pink. Let's go for Victorian Velvet because that's got a nice warm. Let's see if this is gonna, I should be using my mat really, which is naughty. Let me grab some copy paper. So those have been used. Keep all of those. So let's just. It's just going to be. Well, I don't know. Actually, it might. But then that needs to now be. I wonder if it would be better if I just rub over them with this pink. So they've all got the same pink hue, but they're on this, you know, a different. Because he is a cartoon character, so I'm not. That might work better. But I think I'm going to have to brush over his face as well. Just so it all matches. Okay, I think that might be better. So that's that one, but oh, it's this one I need. What's that one for then? Where does that go? Can't work out that. This is the hand. What you're all saying. Hey Linda, I don't think I will need many of these cards. But it's one of those things that once I know, then I would sit down and die cut a lot of them, you know, and kind of have them all ready to go, so that then when I did want to make a card, it would, you know, wouldn't take as long. Because right now I'm kind of sussing it all out. So that now goes under there and clips in there. God, who designed this? Like, to think about having it like that. That doesn't look like a hand. Looks like he's holding a bit of meat, raw meat. No, that's the thumb, because it's that same shape. That's definitely the right thumb, as in the right side. But that looks, that's how it looks, but I can just see a piece of meat, raw meat. Hey Debbie. Yes, who designed this? I think I need to look past that once it's stuck down, but that does not look right. Jean, wait till you see my creation. No, the feet are on here. These are the feet. I'm actually crying. I've actually got tears in my eyes. I don't know who I'm going to end up giving this to. Oh dear, it's really ham hands. Oh guys, you're really making me laugh. Oh, I've got tears. I can't see properly. Oh, I wish I had someone next to me. I wish my mum was here crafting with me now, because we'd be in absolute hysterics. Look, I'm crying. Oh God, good job I haven't got any makeup on. Not going to be buying this. Is it supposed to be cheese? No, I don't think it is. Oh, maybe this is why they're half price. Oh. Okay, keep going, Sam. Come on, we're going to make this work. I think once he's got his eyes and his teeth, I think we'll look past the ham hand and we'll see the lovely grommet that he should be. Looks like he's. I think I might put something in his hand. In fact, you get this here. You get the hammer and the oh, what's it called? Spanner. So I think I might put that in his hand to disguise. On Craftdash it shows the left hand has 3 bits to put together. 3 bits. See, it only looks like 2 in the picture. I'll have to have a look. But that does look like that. So that's why I'm not sure what this bit is. I can't see anywhere else on him where you'd add that. But I'll have a look in a minute anyway. I also need his neck, don't I? Where did his neck go? Oh, I'll find that in a minute. Right, he's going to have slightly shiny shoes, so we'll give him some shiny shoes. Looks like Popeye. Cheesy fingers sounds grim. Oh gosh, you lot, shut up. Now tell me after I brought... Now you tell me after you brought... No, because I've still got a lot of hope in this. I think it's still going to look lovely. And let's face it, if you look at that, now if you really look at that, it doesn't look like a hand. That does not look like a hand at all. But when you look at it as an overall picture, it all comes together. So I think because obviously you're actually putting it together, you end up looking at it in so much detail. So his feet, that's perfect. Once I add the stencils and stuff on the trousers to give that more dimension, and that's his other shoe. So there we go. So that's easy. And then you've also got in here, I think these are his pupils. I mean, they're smaller than anything ever. Look at that. Oh my gosh, where has it gone? I've lost one already. Oh, there it is. Is it there? Yeah, look. But I need the white bits still first, so let's pop them there. Right, done that one. Oh dear, that's really made me laugh. That little bit fits over the ham hand. It's his thumb. Yeah, but that's his thumb, no? There's just 2 colours. There's just 2 I just don't see. Oh, so it's lead. Oh, they've not put the third layer in this picture. That's what it is. I get you now. So I need to, I'll look on Craft Session. That goes over, I need to change the colour. Let's just go over that then, if this is how I'm thinking then, without seeing what they've said. So, is it meant to go over then like that? That doesn't look right. I'll have a look in a minute. That looks even worse. I'm going to just use ink for pupils. I know, I might just use the end of a pen. Look on Craft Session. Yeah, I will do. I'll be using black pen for pupils, not those tiny dots. Okay, I cannot wait to see your versions. I think they're going to be so funny. I love how it says here, bring Wallace and Gromit characters to life. Right, that's my stencils. So now I need to do the rest of his face. So that's the... Oh, no, that's not... What's that for then? Oh, that's his ears. So there his ears actually. So I need to do them in the same colour here. I'll cut two again because I've been keeping those. So sorry, I think someone did say, and I threw them. So never mind. It's only little bits of card. Granted, I'm not wearing my glasses, but his hands look like Subway sandwiches. Making it pink does not help. You lot, stop it. This is a clean group. Okay, so one ear. Where's the other ear? Okay. So beneath my stomach hurts. Well, hopefully I've cheered a lot of you up on this Monday. So I need to go over them with a little bit of the pink colour, but that's his ear. And then that's the ear for the other side. And right now he's resembling more of a monkey rather than Wallace. And then that was his neck, which needed to be the darker colour, but I think I'm just going to add pink to it and just keep that as it is. I'm not going to cut another one. So that's his neck there. And then, so I'll keep all of these. Got lots of his face, and that's the ears and another neck. Now the mouth needs to be dark brown, so I need to die cut again, and then that's everything die cut out of that one. So let's just get a dark, let's just use the same brown that I used on his trousers because I only need just that bit of his mouth. Can I fit that on there? Yeah, I think I can. Maybe put his hands for his ears or vice versa. You are all too funny, making it difficult to work. Sorry. Can you turn the right hand over so finger definition is on top? Yeah, I'm going to play around with that one. We'll go back to it in a minute. Let's get the rest of this done. Well, at this rate, I'm not going to get Gromit done, am I? Okay. So that's the mouth. So that's going to piece in there, and then we'll start. Let's get his teeth done. So that's arms, so that's done. That one there, what's that from? Okay, I need to look on their website. That one's done. So now this is the one I cut a few times. So let's do white so we can get his teeth. In fact, I'm wondering if that's the mouth. Would that go over? Maybe you don't piece that then. Yeah, I think that's the mouth. Let's try that in brown as well. So we'll do that in brown, and we'll do some white. Where's my white card? Let's use some of my scrap here. Still a monkey. Just do the fingers of the same colour. Yeah, I might do actually. Still a monkey. Hi all, sorry I'm late. That's okay, Zoe. Wax pencils are helpful. I would have to use tweezers to pick up. Yeah, wax pencil because they just stick to it. I've had to visit the bathroom as my lady wouldn't go. Oh, Lisa. You lot. TMI. Is that piece the neck? No, there's the neck there. That's the neck. Oh dear. I wonder if we scared anybody away from this group. Dear. It is funny. Oh, I can't stop laughing. I didn't think I was going to be laughing like this. So maybe, that must be the mouth then. Maybe that, no, I think that sticks behind. So you've got something to stick it behind. I get it now. So that goes behind the mouth. So you can actually attach it, which makes a lot more sense. So that's okay. Keep that in case I do need it. And then, so I guess I've got to stick the teeth slightly behind his mouth. So there's the top teeth and then the bottom teeth. Yeah, and then that's the eyes that I need to stick the black on. And then I've used a lot of those pieces on other bits, so let's pop that to one side for a minute. Right, let's get the eyes stuck down. What are you all saying? It's when he does the weird closed handshake thing for cheese. Now you will have double the people next time. I'm glad I changed mine before we started. Oh dear. Leanne's same, but I didn't want to say. Oh, you're all nutty as a fruitcake. Yeah, it's the best group ever. I've never laughed so much. Sounds like you're talking about dentures. Oh dear. Oh, literally my eyes are so wet from just listening to you lot. It's so funny. But ham hand, that's all I'm going to think now. Who said ham hand? So I'm just going to use the end of this actually. No, what I'll do is put a little blob just up there. Because I only need a little bit. Oh dear, excuse me for sniffing. And I'll just use my pokey tool just to put a little bit of glue on. I'm going to use all the bits. I know you can use a pencil, but I'm going to persevere with the bits that are here. And actually, you know, this is what they wanted you to do. God, you definitely got to have patience. Let's get a little bit of glue to pick that one up there. There we go. So these are the bits now that are going to start transforming him into the grommet, the Wallace that we all know, sorry. Okay. Ah, they look like eyebrow. Oh, there is eyebrows there. So that must be these here. Bloody hell. They're not even eyebrow, they're like just like the eye socket. So, can we get away with them? Does he need them? Do we really need to add these microscopic pieces to the eye? I'm going to just see how that looks. I think we can get away with not adding that bit. Let's just see. Yeah, no, I'm not going to bother. That's already in there actually, the shadow of it, so no, I'm not going to bother. We'll just stick this on. Oh dear. Dear, dear, dear. You know, it's so funny. Okay, there is like an embossed kind of area for you to line it up. I'm enjoying it, it's good fun. I mean, I like this kind of stuff anyway. Sam Cowcott, paper surgeon, specialising in ham hands. Get a glass of wine to work it out. Yeah, probably. My boyo has just started watching the older videos with my magical and he loves it. I'll never look at him the same again. They're kind of there, the eyebrows, you can just see them. Right, let's stick this down. Oh gosh, I'm going to put the glue behind his mouth, which would be easier. What happened to persevere? I know. It's just because I'm laughing too much. I feel I've lost a bit of my concentration. Okay, so that's that bit. God knows what that paella will look like. I don't think I'm patient enough to construct Wallace. Do you miss his shirt? Oh no, that's it, the shirt. Well done. That's what these pieces are. And I've done them in white. That's for one side. Yeah, so that's the shirt. That's goes, I'll work that out in a second. It's just so, it's not until you look again you think, oh yeah, there's that bit. So that must be the shirt, and that goes, yeah, I'll do that in a sec. Okay, let's get the teeth in. Oh, I might have had to have done those because I think I need to feed that in. I think I should have done the teeth first. But if I can just push that back out again. Oh. Careful. Uh-oh. That's the thing, this glue's so good. I'll have to cut his mouth again. I need to stick the teeth on first. Oh dear. Because they kind of just sit behind each side. Oh, these are tiny. Did anybody do a tutorial of these? Did like Lou, you know, Craft Stash Lives and stuff? Was this ever featured? I'm intrigued. Yeah, for the collar. I forgot about that. So let's just pop that one there. That looks good. And then the bottom of his teeth are a slightly darker shade, but I'm not bothering. We're just getting this done. He's certainly got the look that he's got a ham hand, that's for sure. That looks like a scared look in his eyes. Let's just do one more of these. No, probably not. Hi Sam, hello everyone, popping in to say hello between meetings. Hey Helene. Thanks for joining. It's a funny show today. Oh dear. Right, and then I can stick the glue on the back of this. And that'll just strengthen all that back up again. There we go. He's coming along, guys. I know we're laughing, but he is. He's becoming the Wallace, I know. He's just hamming it up. And we're going to put all that detail with the ink on his shirt and stuff as well. Right. And he needs his nose as well. There's his nose. I'll just do that a slightly different shade. And then the ears, I'm just going to colour in the middle. Let me look for a pen. Let's see what colour that is. Yeah, I think that'd be okay. Yeah, googly eyes would be good. I don't know if I've got them that small, but good shout. Googly eyes would be good. Okay, let's just colour his nose a little bit. Yeah, that's going to work. I'm going to just do the colours really I want. I think that's what threw me a bit as well, is kind of trying to match up exactly, but as long as you get it kind of the same. And then these ears are going to actually stick a little bit behind. Oh, I've loved seeing all the butterfly cards, Paula. There's so many beautiful ones shared. And different things being used, lots of people using hearts as well for Valentine's Day, which was so nice. And then this one. He's Wallace. He's just worrying about Sam. We'll put him together. That scared look is probably Botox from his eyebrows. I missed that comment. Hey Barbara. Welcome to this slightly bizarre live today with our friend Wallace. Okay, and then I'm just gonna oh, I've not had this much fun crafting for a long time. This has been lots and lots of fun. Who would have thought a stepper card? And then let's get his neck stuck on. So he's nearly there. This was my inspiration to make the stepper card, was him. A zany group we are. thank you. He is cute. He is. I think it's going to look, I honestly think this is going to look adorable. Oh dear. Right, let's get, so it's going to be up there. So let's get his shirt. Sam the Craft Along Comedy Club CEO. He looks afraid of that hand. Oh dear, right. It's a shirt, so well, I think before I even stick that down I need to get this inked up, so let's grab a darker green. So pop that back in and then you use that as the stencil. So I'm going to use, what have we got here? Let's go for, probably going to have to be pine needles. He is, slowly but surely we're getting there. That's cracking. So this will give us his, oh yeah, it's working, that's okay. Just clip it back in there. Mind you though, I think I need it darker. It's still quite light. What was the other darker one again? Doesn't really go that dark. I might use, instead of that, I'm going to use my darker, this one here, Smoked Emerald. I'll just go over it. Just get rid of some of that excess. Just make sure you do pop it back in again. What time am I on? Oh, we're okay. I've only got to cut mats and layers, she says. Yeah, that's better. Needs to be much darker. Okay, there we go. Cute. Cute, cute. And then, what are you saying, Sam? You make us laugh. The jumper stencil looks like a cheese grater. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, you're right. Right, that's going to need cleaning. And then let's do the trousers as well. Is there another little stencil? So, and I will use, let's use another dark brown from here because he's dry quick. We'll go with that one, I think. Let's get another, use that one. I can't concentrate on my bureau, you're all making me giggle so much. More snow coming down, just put heating on. Yeah, I've kept my heating on. It kicked in at midday, so I usually have it on a little bit when I stop for my lunch, but I've kept it on because I just couldn't seem to warm up properly, so cranked it up. So I'm nice and toasty. Okay. You can just about make it out there. It is there. Okay. Right, and again, we'll clean all that up in a minute. I was going to have ham, but I've changed my mind. I'm almost falling out of the sofa from laughing. I've stopped colouring in as I can't concentrate, as I can't take my eyes off this construction, and I can't stop laughing. Oh, I'm so pleased you're all just having a giggle. Right, so we can get him stuck to that, because that looks like that needs to go over there. I knew what you meant, don't worry. I did think you first put that you were spitting out your soda, but then I realised that you were sat on the sofa. Okay, so that's that. And we get his little shoes on. So probably not as much. You need the smallest amount of glue. These would make lovely little gift tags as well. No one is allowed to throw this card away, and I'm gonna, whoever I end up giving it to, I'll put a little message about the fun I had making it. So that one's just like that. Get rid of that glue. I forgot to pre-order the new pink when I checked out the dyes. Oh yeah, that's what I need to order. It just reminded me. I still love these dies. I'm so pleased I've got them because I'm enjoying doing this. This is not, you know, by any means, I'm not finding this not fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. And now I know how it all goes together. I think it's going to be much, much easier. See, he's really coming together. Right, and let's get this shirt right, because I can't work out if it's that bit goes in behind his neck like that. Doesn't look right, because he should have an actual collar, but I can't work out how that bit would work. Ooh. Hang on a sec. Unless that just goes behind like that. That doesn't seem right. Where's all this stuff about the construction? Is it actually on if I click on him? Let's have a look. Details, more information. No. Includes 11. Where do I find? Is that in the oh, it's in the pictures. Sorry, yeah, I found it. Okay, so oh, that's an error. That piece is an error. They've said it's not even. It's nothing. So the collar. Oh gosh, the collar's literally these bits. This is the collar. Gosh. Right. Okay, that's the collar. Right arm, left arm. Done that. Shirt. Oh, that's the shirt as well. Oh, right. So that's... Oh, is it that way? Ah, okay. That way. Got you. Right. So that's your base, and then you build up the collars on top. Okay, that makes sense. That first bit goes behind the tie. Yeah, got it. This bit, then the tie, then the collar. I mean, they could have just done it all as one piece, really, couldn't they? They have certainly got you working for this one, that's for sure. But these are collectible pieces, that's what I say. Although whoever wants me to do a custom Wallace and Gromit card needs to give me about a year's notice. Okay, then let's get the tie on. I'll just put a little bit of glue on here. The good thing is you do just need tiny little bits of glue. It's not, and a pickup tool would be easier to use, but oh, so the tie goes behind. Oh, I'm not bothering with that. The tie actually goes behind his little green vest, but I've already stuck that down. But I think it looks, actually no, it just sits in that gap. That's okay. No, it doesn't. There we go. It's cute. It's a jigsaw puzzle. Yes, it is. What bits? I can't see them. Hey Steve, hello Sam, and all you mixed up craft folk. I've been in MS Teams meetings, but I have had you on my screen, but on mute for the last half hour. Wallace is looking good. Oh, Steve, you need to go back and watch it, because the last half an hour has been a scream. We have literally been crying with laughter. It's been very, very funny with Wallace and his ham hand. Right. God, this is so small. Bloody hell, where does that go then? So that's just literally go that way? Yeah. No, maybe it's that way. Wow. That is small, man. Of course, you can decorate your stepper card however you want. You do not need to use the Wallace. But I'm going to do all of them at one point with Paella, the whole clan, and I'll keep it for myself. Okay, so now I guess that goes that way. Ah, okay, get it. That's how that goes. It kind of hangs over the edge. Yeah, okay, that looks right. And then this one goes like that. Or does it go like that? I think it goes that way actually. Yeah, there we go. Oh, done it. Yeah, again, it makes sense. Oh, if it sticks. Oh man, come on. There we go. So now when his neck, look. So let's get his head on. Let's get him pretty much complete. Okay, there we go. I didn't know I needed a master degree. I didn't think it was going to be this long, to be honest. I'm not doing Wallace, I'm doing Alice. There we go. He definitely looks like Wallace. I'm just scared that once I add the ham hand, that's it then. I can never look at him properly. Someone mentioned asking Crastash about the pricing. Any news? Oh, I don't know what you're on about, Shona. I would get in the right pickle with all the small bits. I think he looks bloody good. I'm just seeing him in the monitor. Excuse me for swearing then. I think he looks really cool. I think it's awesome. Right, now let's do the arms. So I guess really I'm trying to work out which way you'd work. So it is going to be with this arm first. So that's going to go like that. So I'm going to pop a bit of glue just here. And then he's just going to sit just there. Okay. And then this one goes behind, so I'm just going to pop a bit of glue there. And then I think I'll sell this card for about 60 quid. Doing without his arms and hands, it's a win-win, yep. Every time you say ham hand, we need to have it as a hashtag, don't we? Hashtag ham hand. When I post this, I'll put that, and only those who know will know. Jackie, I think you are bloody patient. Maybe I just keep him like that. You swear away, you deserve a lot. We are all swearing for you. I'm surprised you haven't sworn more, Sam. I have a potty mouth. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty truthful on here. I don't hold anything back apart from future collections. I do have a potty mouth, but I am very aware that we have all ages and people watching, so I do rein it in. Standing behind a chair. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. It's made me laugh. Right, then we know these bits are all okay, so that one goes like that. So, well, tell your friends about the lives. Tell them, we have a good old giggle. It looks like it's going to be like that. If you're having a bit of a tough day, just join in one of our lives. If you put the hammer underneath the ham, it will look like he's... Yeah, I think I'm going to add the tool or tools. I guess that goes like that. There we go. I don't know whether I like them that colour. Maybe I just keep them the same colour. It doesn't really matter, does it? That looks really odd. No, I'm just going to do them the same colour. I think that's what's throwing me. I think if you haven't got that exact kind of shade that they've done, you're never going to get it spot on. So I'm just going to cut those quickly and just keep them. I think that's the easiest way, and it still looks really good. Let's just keep all of those pieces kind of the same. It's nice that they've got the shadow and stuff, but I don't think it's necessary. No, I agree. Not right colour. Get rid. Gone. So now we just need again. So it was that one. Yeah. It almost gives itself a little bit of shadow anyway because it's in front, and you can see that it's kind of jointed, arm. There we go. I can always brush over it very lightly with my ink if I feel I need to, and then that one there. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just put a little bit, I might even use my pencils, and I'll just draw a little bit of that definition in there, because how much ink's still on that? Is there enough to just kind of brush over? There you go, that's already, see, that's now changed it. That looks better, that looks loads better. we go. That works. Yeah, loads better. I feel he needs a hat. I know he doesn't, but it looks like he needs a hat. So we'll get rid of those ones, but we'll keep those ones. Okay. Let's just see. I'll watch my card here. So he's going to kind of be like there on the card. And then I have like something there. But I don't know if I'm going to have time. It's probably better there, and then I'll have Gromit down there. I think Gromit, in terms of colour, let me just see where did I put him. Yeah, he's not got so much. And mind you though, they're all different. I don't know, I might not have time. I don't know, what time are we on? Okay. The hands. I'm putting it off. I think the hands all need to be the same colour as his face, like as in what I've done, because that's all odd. So I'm thinking about cutting the hand pieces again with this original colour. It's funny because I ended up throwing, oh mind you though, I've already got those bits, so we'll keep that. I think because it's pink it looks too hammy. I think if we go and it's so much. I'm really trying to keep a straight face. I think I'm just gonna not be so pink, and then it doesn't look like meat. You could do a part 2, yeah. I had to order fluffles as I could see Wallace going for a flying lesson. I want to get those, definitely. Oh, just on the wrong, oh no, that is right. So it's, yeah, that one. So what do they say for the hand, you said? So it is the thumb. Yeah, that's what I done. And that's, yeah, so I did do them both right. There's only 2 pieces to them, and then the left. Oh, so I see the left hand. Let me just see. No, the left hand's just 2 pieces as well. Yeah, I don't know what that third piece is. Oh, I see. Sorry, I get it now. They don't show the 3 pieces on the right hand. That's what's thrown me. They don't physically show 3 different shades on the right hand. Right, okay. So where's that long one? Oh, it's on that one. Samuel neighbours will think you've gone, definitely. Oh yes. Okay. Hammy. If you do Wallace, no, Wallace will be remade, or he'll be done ready for YouTube if I do him again. And I'll just say, if people want a giggle, then please go and check out the video. So they're saying you use that one. Oh, there's 2 kinds of hands. That's what it is. The thumb, if you want him to have his thumb up, that's why. So you can have him with his thumb up or thumb down. Oh, he's definitely having his thumb up, because I think that looks different and good. So, and then I'll just brush over that very lightly, but I'm keeping both pieces the same colour. So that bit's if you want to change the actual pose of his hand. I like how they gave you the option. Like you're going to be making tons of them. I might even draw tiny little lines just to define the fingers more. Yeah, and then we'll go over that. I think that's better. Yeah, and then I'll just brush over it slightly now. It's getting there, it's getting there. We're nearly there. Okay, and then I'm going to very lightly go over that with a pen just to define his fingers a little bit. So, yeah, it looks more like a hand than it does a piece of meat. Let's just find my fine liner in the grey, because I only want it quite light. I don't want, might be a bit dark. Okay. It's a bit better. I'm going to add a bit of my own kind of definition into this. Let's do a little bit on his ear, just to bring him to life a little bit. Just a tiny bit. It's just going to help make it look more like a hand. And then get that pink to pick up all those kind of gaps. See, that looks loads better. Much prefer that now. If I just hold it up so you can see it. You see there? I've done mine. You'll be amazed at my creativity. Can't wait to see it, Jean. I mentioned that earlier, but Sam didn't notice. Oh, Sam, shouldn't his arms be white like the collar? Oh yeah, I guess they should be, shouldn't they? Maybe he's got some cardigan on underneath. I'll do white on the next one. See, it's not there, is it? That's a good observation. Actually, look at that picture there. Yeah, they are. They're white in that one. Oh well, it doesn't matter. He still looks really cool. He's got like some kind of weird little collar thing going on there. His hand reminds me of the big thumb up hand on the Play Ojo advert. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, Steve. Okay, and then the last bit is, where's the small one? There it is. And then this one, yeah, left hand is just that one in there and under there. Yeah, so it doesn't look like ham now. It looks just an odd hand. There we go. Yeah, I'm pleased with him. I think he looks really cool. And then I don't think I need to add any more there. And then I'm just gonna excuse me. Sorry, my throat's again very dry from all this laughing. Right, last bit. Oh, let's put a little bit of glue under there. There we go. And then that needs to be like that. Still looks like a weird hat. I can't see past it now from what we've seen, so, but there he is. Oh, isn't it cute? He is funny. Isn't that his shirt under the vest, not bare arms? Could be. I don't know. It's his shirt and that's just the vest. I don't know why they didn't do that white on the image. I don't know. Because it's white in the actual, you know, clay model that he is, so... You need to post a picture of finished Wallace so we can print him and cut him out. Oh dear, you need alcohol, yeah. Okay, so he is ready. So I will get the mats and layers done, see how I am for time, and if I'm alright to go over a little bit, then I will do grommet. So, but I want to get the mats and layers done, so if anybody's doing and waiting for me to give you those sizes. So I'll keep those pieces. Keep that, don't want that. That's the ham. See, it is, that looks like a ham joint. That looks like, or a chicken thigh or something. It was just the wrong colour, definitely the wrong colour to use. Right, pop all that there. Let's tidy up a little bit. So, right. Okay, so let's grab this paper pad. I just thought it's going to work quite nicely because I am going to add obviously grommet. So you've got the woof woof Let's have a little look. This is a Paper Addicts one. This is from last year, and I got it when I was at the NEC for the craft show. But I'm pretty sure you can get this online. So I want a nice colour that he's not going to get lost against, but kind of stand out. See, the polka dot would be a nice kind of feature. Orange is a bit too close to his skin tone. These are cheap as well. These, I mean, I paid £1 for these at the NEC. Every time you say how many, I can't stop laughing. But I know on the Craft Label website, I think they've got Paper Addicts on there. Then they're still pretty cheap. See, the squiggle's quite nice as well. A pug. See, if that bone wasn't with that orange, because I think he just gets a little bit lost against it, but that's quite nice. I did, didn't I, Susan? See, I'm getting good at now realising exactly how I craft. I just get really into it. I am a proper craft addict. I love it. That's the little dash end. Love that. Bowl. No, I think I do like the bone, but it's between the bone or quite like the polka dot. What I could do is have a different one on the side and have, because I want him to really stand out. I might have the bones down the side here, polka dot in the middle, bones along the bottom as well. I just need him to really stand out. Or maybe I do the squiggle, because that will work. Sorry, seeing close up there, it's probably not. The squiggle works well with the orange and it'll still stand out. Yeah, maybe I'll do the squiggle. Okay. Right. So I'm thinking having that through the middle. And whether I might have him higher up in this section with grommet. Maybe just have some bunting there, and then have the stamp, the happy birthday, I'm thinking will fit quite nicely in that bottom section. Yeah, it will. Look at that. So that's what I'm going to do, because it's the right shape. And then I'll have, well, mind you though, the happy birthday could look quite nice cut out there. Oh, decisions. Just don't know if I like the happy birthday going off the sides that in that shape. Kind of quite like it at the bottom, and then they're kind of stood. Let's just take it out. What you're saying, dots and bones. Can you put both? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, putting both on. Lots of you saying you like the polka dot. Maybe I'll do that one. That was my other option. I'm kind of thinking having him kind of just behind it, and then have bunting up here, which I think will look really nice, and then grommet will be here when I add him. I think I prefer it there. So we do polka dot, we do the bones on the side. So I'll just swap. That's a nice one as well. It says Lucky Spot. It's really nice paper. Oh, quickly digressing in case I forget, I picked these up from the shop, £1 each, but they are limited edition spring Peter Rabbit, and they're going to be used for Easter makes, and I got the mini eggs. These are from my local shop, £1 each. So again, they're going to be in future Easter tutorials along with the sweets that I shared the other day. So I know some of you like to get those bits beforehand, so they were the other ones. Okay, let me just grab, oh, I've just moved my desk. The polka dot again. Oh gosh, right, I've got the right blue colour as well. So I want to have it, so I want the whole, I don't know whether to go all the way down, go to there and then go across separately. I think across with the back. Yeah. So we're going to do this piece. I'm going to cut it so it is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, that's going to go there. Where's my glue? Use the cloud glue now. Oh, I love the Peter Rabbit. I so need that chocolate. Yeah, well, it was only £1. I thought for that size, it's pretty good. So, yeah, I'm just kind of getting the treats that I want to give people, because not everybody wants Easter eggs, and I post things as well, and sometimes Easter eggs don't really post very well. And things like that will fit nicely through someone's door, because if we're still in lockdown, then I'm going to be wanting to do things like that as well. So I pick them up, and I can start thinking about projects for them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that mini egg one for myself, and I have to do the projects quickly, otherwise I'll end up eating all of that. Glue. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That looks really nice. And then for these side pieces, you'll want to cut 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch by 4 1/4. I'm going to use this bit 4 1/4. Actually, yeah, it can go that way. I need this one because it doesn't drop down as far. 3/4 inch. You can get smaller pads as well. I just picked, they only had the 12 by 12. I think they do a 10 centimetre by 10 centimetre paper addicts, and I think they do 6 by 6. And then that one can go in there and there. Is it once in a chunk? Again, you'll just get that nice little border. Yeah, I love mini eggs. Can easily eat a bag of those. In fact, any of those kind of grab bags, you know, the Whisper Bites and all of those are lethal. Okay, and then this bottom piece. So I've just realised I should have come down further because there's going to be quite a big gap there, but you're probably not going to see it because of, no, you're not, because of that, although you are. It's going to bug me. Should have come down. Mind you though, if he's going to be, yeah, you're not going to really notice it. I won't worry too much. With that piece, I would have actually done it the full length of this bit. So I would have done 5 1/2, just come down that extra 1/4 inch, because this piece you're now going to give the same white border, and you're going to have a thicker white border there. It's not like, it really is not the end of the world, it's just me being picky. 1 1/4 by 4 3/4. I've got a similar orange, which I think I'm going to cut the bunting from in that, and have orange bunting at the top there. Okay, let's get this stamped in a navy, I think. A navy colour. Let's try it. Let's try it in a couple of colours. I'm going to use my platform for this. Oh, just thrown my other scoreboard on the floor. Right. Where's my white? Here it is. Hidden away. a little bit there. Okay, so let's try. I don't quite think that's going to be the right blue. Might not be too bad. Thank you. I'll have to rewatch as I miss the Mats and Theirs as the boss ring. I can tell you them again in a minute. It's easy just to go back over them. Or if someone's already wrote them down, they can pop it in the chat. This banner one's nice though, because I could use this on lots of different cards. Oh, I think I've got something. Oh no, it's meant to be. It's got like a weathered look to it, so it's in the design. Yeah, the edges and stuff, it's all meant to look a bit like it's torn paper or something. I've got something on the A there, a little bit of grit. It's the first time I've used it, so I haven't primed this, so I just need to go over it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so that little mark, that's actually part of the design. It's like a cut, so it's just to give it that little bit of a distressed look. But the A there, oh yeah, it's just like a, I don't know if it's come off my ink pad. One more. That's better. That's easy to cut out as well. Yeah, I think that's going to look cool. That's a lush blue ink. Yeah, it's the Midnight Quick Dry Spectrum Noir, the Harmony inks. I'm just going to grab my bunting dies. Orders, bunting. And we can get a couple of these cut. I think I'm just going to use, they're a bit too big. Yeah, we'll just do 2 of those, kind of overlapping. It's quick dry ink as well, so it should be pretty good to go, but I have done quite a few layers, so just be careful. Sorry, lots of concentration when I go quiet, just to get the angle. I might stick this down on it with a little bit of foam. Oh, it's going to look really cool. I like that. See, it's all worth it, and I knew it would. So let's just cut a couple of these. Well, I will need 2 because they're just not quite long enough. Where's my top plate? Anybody else do that? Lose their top plates on things? Let's move that out of the way. Oh, there it is. Underneath a load of other bits. I like that I've been able to use my little desk die machine for it all as well, so it gives you more space on your desk. Although I've got to be careful with this one, the angle it goes in. Okay, and I'll put some glossy accents on his eyes. Oh, I do, I love it. I've fallen in love with him and his gammy hand. What's that? Where did you get the bunting? Oh, these are old ones from the works. I've had them for a long time, about 2-3 years now. Something like that, a little bit crooked. crooked, maybe like that. We'll play around with that in a sec. Okay. He wasn't he, Julie? Definitely. Right, let's stick down him, because Gromit's just gonna, let's just see roughly how big Gromit is. I'm not gonna have time now, guys, so I will do him separately, but I do just want a rough idea. Of where his sit. You can't really, he's all in so many bits. So the arms, so that's his head, that's his body actually, so that's his head, and well, they're the legs, so that'll give me an idea of his height. So he's going to be, so he comes up to just under his hand, so he's going to fit in that space perfectly, because the legs just go, yeah, he's going to fit in there fine. He's even got his little mug of tea there. He will be quicker to do, but I will I'll get a picture up today. I'm going to finish him. Like I said, I always usually have a cup of tea, check my emails after the live, and then I'll do a little bit more crafting before I sort my dinner out. So I will I'll get a picture up of it finished, and then for the YouTube I'll have it all ready, and I'll do the feathers macaw, which I think's a lot simpler again, and the Shawn. Definitely got to use Shawn, because I had the nodding Shawn sheep in the back of my car. And I want to do his little knitted jumper in all the different colours there. I think that'll look really cute. Okay, so just stick some foam on the back there. The new Lotto Bingo Gambling Aware ad has the guy with a giant thumbs up. And I think I'm going to put some foam behind Wallace as well. So let's cut some of this down. Thank you so much, everybody, today. It has been such a laugh. Such a nice way to start off the week, with a real good belly laugh. I haven't cried with laughter for a while, but that really did make me chuckle. And they say laughing's the best medicine, so... And if anybody's missed that, do go back. It's a real scream. So you don't get that in the a lot of live crafting. So it's been brilliant. I've loved it. Yeah, I've needed it. Okay, a little bit behind his head, and one more piece. Let's do. I don't think he overhangs anywhere. Does he overhang? Oh no, I won't do it on that arm. We'll leave it there. Right, let's get this down. So see what I mean? If you bring that one down to the whole half, the 5.5 length, you'll get the same white border. See, the border's just a little bit bigger there, but it's not. It's no biggie, but it is just something I pick up sometimes. Oh. Okay. Let's have him about there, and then this one just there. It looks even enough. Yeah, and then Gromit's going to sit in there, and then this here. So if I stick down, I cut that one off there, and just add a little bit of glue. I don't think I can top it off now, Jeanette. What can I do? I haven't even thought about Fridays yet. So let's lay that down like so. And then this one. Do I want to do it a bit lower? Maybe 2 like that. That looks quite nice. We'll do 2. Do this one just slightly underneath. Just meet that one up there. There we go. Love your life, Sam. They're so natural and so much fun. The mix-up crafters are a great bunch. We are. I'm very proud of what we've kind of grown in, well, it'll be 3 years in August since Mixed Up Crafters has been a thing. I think it was the best thing I've done. So nice. There we go. And then I'm just going to snip that bit away. And then just for the back, you can just cut a piece. I would cut a piece that is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, mat and layer, right in the back there. Or if you would prefer, put it in there. But I might put a stopper in there, I don't know. You don't need to have that because it does stand up. But once we've added, yeah, it's brilliant. Once we've added grommet, so let's just put a little bit of glossy accents on his eyes, because then I can let that dry whilst I'm tidying up a bit and making myself a cup of tea. So glad I found you this year. Oh, thank you, Carol. Had so much fun. Peeps, thank you. Love it. Love it. It's been a wonderful, Sam. Thanks. I've got something else special to look forward to. P.S. Is it being posted today? Is it being posted today? The picture I'll put up on the group, but the tutorial won't be. 3 years. I've only been here about 8 months. Yeah, 3 years we've been around. So just 2 little blobs on his eyes, and they will, you know, give it a nice bit of shine. And then I might get my glitter sparkle pen even and put that on the bunting. Because, I mean, this is going to end up probably going to a guy, but, you know, it might not, but it's always good to have a little bit of sparkle, even on cards for guys. It's like flowers. I've given cards with flowers on to guys as well, you know, if it's like a garden theme or something like that. Just a little bit of sparkle, just to give it a little bit more interest. You could also add some Nuvo drops. I probably wouldn't add the Nuvo drops to this one because it's already a polka dot background. I think sometimes when you add Nuvo drops to a polka dot background, they kind of get a bit lost. But you can certainly add those as well. I'm just going to go over it once more, just to really get that shine. I love these. And it just darkens that a little. It does dry, it's only because it's wet. It will lighten ever so slightly and just leave that lovely shine. There we go. Just let that dry for a second. And you can see, hopefully, all the spike. And his eyes now look like googly eyes because they've got that dimension from the glossy accents. But I love it. I think it's turned out really, really well. That hand is funny though. Oh, I need to add a little bit of definition on that hand. That's probably needs a little bit of a grey just to kind of define his fingers a bit. There we go. That'll do. Does Sam have a secret guy? I don't divulge my personal life. It's a wonderful card, Sam. Don't you mean handsome chap? Wallace, just a handsome chap. The card looks great, Sam. Thank you for today. It was a fun live. Love it, love it. They look cool. You know you love your craft when you keep adding so much detail. It's great. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Fantastic. They do. I have glossy accents and I have used them. And I have used them enough for sure. He looks amazing and have so many. Yeah, it's certainly made me laugh. I'll keep this display for a while just because it's, yeah, reminds me of the life. But I think once we've got grommet in there, that will look very, very cool. And it won't take me long to do him, I know, because I won't have the distraction of you guys. So hopefully I'll have it up within the next couple of hours. Keep it a secret. Susan Fletcher looks great. It looks ace. It's great. Worth all the giggling over, definitely. Brilliant card, Sam. Love, and what a real tonic to be part of this group. I love your card base. I will wait for the YouTube. Yeah, I think it's great. And the fact that it's 5x7, it is my favourite card size. I do really like the 5x7 cards. And this just, I wanted something with the height, and I think the step detail, it's just nice, just a great, you know, I love the way it, yeah, just really like it. He has actually turned out really well. So yeah, he has. I knew he would. It's one of those things, isn't it? Once you start putting them together and playing around with it and stuff. But yeah, can't wait to do grommet now. Right, I'll just quickly tidy up and then I will choose a winner for our giveaway. Probably won't use, I might put them on the back. Yeah, I'll keep just the one. I won't use that one. I'll keep that for the back. Thanks, Sam. It's been so much fun. Hopefully you sat back on your sofa now, Benita. 5x7 is my favourite size 2. Brilliant card. I love this group. It makes lockdown so much better. It does. Definitely does. Okay. Get rid of all that. Excuse me. And then I'll decide the papers. I'll cut all the papers as well for the YouTube one. Right. Don't need that. Where's my pin? I always lose my pin. Oh, I put it in the glossy accents. Put that one in there. Okay. Thank you, Sam, for the fun afternoon. That looks amazing, Sam. Tonic for the Monday afternoon. Thank you, Sam, and everyone for the fun afternoon. Thank you, guys. Right, I'm just going to scroll through comments. So as always, we've had a few now that I've pulled this year. So if your name gets called again from this year, then I'll select someone else. But if you're new to the live, at the end of every live, I scroll through comments and I will randomly choose somebody. And I'm stopping on, oh, hang on, Sarah. I can never pronounce your surname, Sarah. It was your comment that said hi. I'm not going to murder your surname. It's AGHAJANZADEH, Sarah. Sarah's always in the live. She's usually one of the first to comment. So congratulations, Sarah. If you're still here, drop me a message with your address and I can send you something in the post. Me? Yes, you. Yeah, you're not down. No. So you are number 10 already. Already on our 10th live. So, and also I don't know if Martha won, but I never heard from Martha. I don't know if Martha's been in chat today. Martha Salas, you won on the 6th, or not the 6th as in the 6th date, but you were the 6th live. And yeah, oh, I don't want to show that because some of you it's saying what I'm sending you and you haven't got them yet. It's all been posted, but they're a surprise what I send you, so if you read it, you've ruined the surprise for yourself. So Sarah is number 10. Cool. Well, I'm going to go and make myself a fresh cup of tea and, like I said, do a little bit of work. And thank you as always. I always enjoy these lives. And I will try and find something just as fun for Friday. So yeah, I'm here again Friday at 2, again for anybody new that's joined. And it will be a card again. The cards are just the best things to do during a Facebook Live. Other things like storage and stuff just take too long and they go over 2 lives, and you know, a lot of people want to get the stuff made within the couple of hours. So I kind of stick to cards. And yeah, I will look in my box of stuff that I've not really used a lot of yet. There is a new creative stamping stamp set and it's the sports one. And again, I've done some really nice inspiration using that one. So I might do maybe a sport related card or something. Could be quite good. We'll see. Depends what else drops through my door this week. Yeah. Okay. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your week. Stay safe. Stay happy. And check out all my tutorials if you get bored, because there's loads. And love you. Oh, Martha, there you are. Till next time, everyone. I don't know, Martha, if you saw, you won the giveaway from 4 lives ago, but you never got in touch with me, and your name was pulled. So can you drop me a message as well, so I can get something sent to you, and that would be great. Sam, don't like me. I've never won in all the years. Oh, Sarah, one day it will come. Stay positive. Take care, everybody. Bye. Oh, it's not letting me finish. Oh my god. Oh, it's because my battery's low. Hang on. Oh, man, close. Bye.